decides its next president. While in sports, New Zealand complete historic clean sweep of India on day 3 of the third and final test. The details after this.
If it's news, it's got to be Nationwide 90 FM.
The police are reporting that 8 persons were shot in an incident on Saturday night along Bowens Road in St. Andrew. Reports are that approximately 11:45 p.m., a number of people were standing along the roadway when they were attacked by a group of armed men on foot. The assailants opened fire, resulting in the persons being shot, 2 of whom have since been confirmed dead. The deceased are 19-year-old Stephen Myers of Harvey Road in Kingston 13 and Kemar Hardware, a bar owner of Stephen Lane in Kingston 13. Investigations are ongoing. Education Minister Senator Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon has sounded the alarm regarding decreasing digital awareness among the youth.
Studies have shown that digital natives are children and young people who have grown up with the internet often lack the skills needed to protect themselves in the digital space. The UK National Cybersecurity Centre found that nearly half of teenagers are unable to identify phishing scams or know how to protect their privacy online. This is where we need to step in to equip our young people with the knowledge and tools they need to navigate the online world safely and responsibly.
She stressed that the government has to be the body to step in and set the national standard as early as possible. The Education Minister also underscored the importance of training the youth with a view to limiting human error, which she says causes 95% of cybersecurity breaches.
Studies have shown that digital natives are children and young people who have grown up with the internet often lack the skills needed to protect themselves in the digital space. The UK National Cybersecurity Centre found that nearly half of teenagers are unable to identify phishing scams or know how to protect their privacy online. This is where we need to step in to equip our young people with the knowledge and tools they need to navigate the online world safely and responsibly.
Education Minister Senator Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon. Recruitment for Cohort 2 of the government's $2 billion Learning and Investment for Transformation LIFT program has started. Launched in 2023, the program aims to bolster the social mobility of 2,500 Jamaicans 17 years and older over the next 5 years. Managing Director of the Heart NSTA Trust, Dr. Tanisha Ingleton, says 506 participants were enrolled in the first year and 500 are being targeted for the upcoming cohort. Dr. Ingleton also disclosed that letters as well as packages have been sent to the members of Parliament. The expected start date for the Cohort 2 is December 16 to 20, which will be the orientation period. Dr. Ingleton further advised that the 8-week employment transition training is scheduled for January 6, 2025 to February 28, 2025. According to the government, upon completion of this formal engagement, participants will be immersed in specific skills in the pre-approved ministries, departments and agencies or participating private sector firms for 1 year, where they will receive $85,000 monthly. LIFT will provide participants with job placement, professionalism training and assistance with obtaining documents that include a driver's license, passport, bank account, tax registration TRN and National Insurance Scheme NIS card. The National Water Commission (NWC) is encouraging its customers to store water ahead of a period of inclement weather set to affect the island over the course of the next few days. The utility provider says it is now in an increased state of readiness and has taken several steps to reduce any potential damage to its systems and to enable a speedy return to normality after the passage of the threatening weather system. Acting President Kevin Carr is reminding the public that water supply and wastewater systems are generally susceptible to major natural disasters such as storms and extreme weather events. Acting Corporate Public Relations Manager Delano Williams also notes the inherent risks posed by these systems, such as storms affecting the water supply network. And now for an item on the weather. According to the 5 a.m. bulletin issued by the Meteorological Service, the significant feature is a broad area of low pressure across the southwestern Caribbean. This area of low pressure is expected to gradually develop and has a high chance of tropical cyclone development within the next 2 days, moving generally northward across the central and western Caribbean. Regardless of the development, cloudy conditions are expected along with widespread showers and thunderstorms across Jamaica beginning late Sunday through to Wednesday. Strong gusty winds are also expected during the period. Now to the 24-hour forecast. There should be showers across sections of northern parishes with isolated thunderstorms likely across northeastern parishes, and there will be partly cloudy conditions elsewhere. This afternoon and evening should feature scattered showers and thunderstorms across sections of most parishes, but especially southern and eastern parishes. Nighttime showers and thunderstorms are likely across eastern and south central parishes, and it should be mostly cloudy elsewhere. And now to news in the region. 9 persons were taken as hostages on Saturday after heavily armed gunmen robbed them at a Guyana Geology and Marines Commission Bushmouth substation in the country. The Guyana Police Force, GPF, in a statement, said that the hostages were 4 Brazilian nationals and 5 Guyanese. The 9 hostages were eventually rescued due to efforts by the joint services. Reports are that the ranks engaged the gunmen in hot pursuit, causing them to abandon their vehicle and leave the hostages behind. Police have confirmed that gunmen escaped with a quantity of raw gold along with 2 Glock pistols and a Movado watch valued at $140,000. The suspects are believed to be Brazilian nationals because of their strong Portuguese accent. Investigations are ongoing. On the international scene, Donald Trump and Kamala Harris are blitzing through several swing states today, with just 2 days to go before America decides its next president. Trump promises a new golden age for the U.S. in Pennsylvania as Harris prepares to visit a church and barbershop in Michigan. The polls suggest the race is still exceptionally close. Harris appeared on comedy show Saturday Night Live last night, but Republicans say the surprise skit violates equal airtime rules for candidates. More than 75 million people have already voted. And now to sports. New Zealand sealed a historic 3-0 series clean sweep over India with a thrilling 25-run win on day 3 of the third and final test at the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. It is India's first clean sweep after defeat in a home test series since South Africa's 2-0 win in 2000 and their first in a series of 3 tests or more. New Zealand had never won a test series in India and had not won a single test for 36 years before their 8-wicket victory in the series opener in Bengaluru. And now for a recap of the top stories making the news at this hour. 8 persons were shot in an incident on Saturday night along Bowens Road in St. Andrew, 2 of whom have since been confirmed dead. Education Minister Senator Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon has sounded the alarm regarding decreasing digital awareness among the youth. NWC is encouraging its customers to store water ahead of a period of inclement weather set to affect the island over the course of the next few days. While in the region, 9 persons were taken as hostages on Saturday after heavily armed gunmen robbed them at a Guyana Geology and Mines Commission section. You can find the news on our website at nationwideradiojm.com and on the Nationwide app available on Google Play and the App Store. News is next at 5 o'clock, but stay tuned for the amazing word.
Amazing Word is brought to you by Brayton New Testament Church of God, the church where everyone belongs to someone.